9.5 years ago. She's here. So Candace, going to come up here?
Yeah.
We are in the last segment. 5 minutes, plus or minus. Okay. Because I want you to hear Candace's story. We connected at our high school reunion, and talk about worrier. Marilyn said worrier earlier. Stage is yours. Give Candace a round of applause.
I first want to say that thank you, Austin. I've always wanted to become inspirational or speaker. And I always see Austin on Facebook saying I did this, and this. I'm like, I want to do that. So I sent him some information and he said, hey, here, come to this. And today the devil tried not to get me here. 4 o'clock this morning, the devil decided to put Rosie O'Donnell in a dream of mine. And I said, Rosie, your house smells funny. She goes, honey, it's not mine. I woke up to a gas leak right outside my house. So I've been up since 4 a.m. with PSEG, EMTs, and firefighters and all kinds of stuff. Then I had to go to King of Prussia for the ALS party. So I'm a little tired. So I'm holding my words. So forgive me on that.
No, you're fine.
So, like I said, not today, I'm going. So, like Austin said, my name is Candace Donovan, and we've met in high school. And I was born and raised in Morristown, New Jersey. And I'm very honored to be here tonight. Can I have somebody hold this? It's a little heavy for me. Can I get, I'm sorry.
Can you move over here?
Yeah. I can move wherever you want me to go. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're sorry.
Give Dr. Phil, thank you for doing this. He didn't come here to do this, he just did it. So thank you for doing this. We appreciate you.
Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Is that okay? Is that better? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry, that microphone was just starting to. I was going to have talking like this at y'all. So, thank you again. Appreciate that. So I'm going to start off with 7,727 days. That's about 21 years. Again, 7,727 days. Days of my normal, what people call normal life. That is the number of days between June 27th, 1972. I was born a healthy, beautiful baby girl until the day, August 23rd, 1993. That was the day I was told I had about 6 months to live. I was told I had ALS. And A is Greek for the meaning atrophy. L, lateral spine. That's where the neurals connect. It says signals to your body. And stenosis, which means hardening, where my body is hardening internally to the out. After my doctor told me I had ALS, I knew it would be an ever and permanent, ever-changing journey. I sat there thinking, how? And no way. My emotions argued with every single diagnosis and word coming out of that doctor's mouth. I was sad and very dumbfounded, very, very upset with my new and sudden life plan I had now to face and still do every single day. I still cry, I yell, and then I laugh at it like, really? For how my life was compared to now and how it was before my 7,727 days. I told my doctor that he was very wrong. And I'm Irish, and the Irish fight hard, and I was not giving this battle in. A whole parade of accomplishments in sports and recreation ran through my head, and how could this flesh, who had state records in diving and swimming, how does this young, strong, determined athlete who was the first freshman at the high school to be a varsity soccer goalie.
There it is. Yeah. There you
Give up her passion to play the varsity. Be the daredevil at Killington Mountain at the Diamonds. And face them with no fear. I was always beating up my feet, and they still look horrible, from dancing hours and hours at Marcia Highlands Dance Studio, doing jazz, tap, ballet, anything that I was allowed to do, I was trying it out. And how can I ever forget the crazy nights at Eastham roller skating rink? Oh, Lord. And how did it come to this? And what did I do wrong? And where did I go wrong in that journey? And then my pity party just completely stopped, and I educated myself on ALS. There are 5,000 new cases of ALS a year, and the life expectancy is no more than 5 years. Most cases are between the ages of 55 and 70, and men are 20% greater chance to receive ALS than women. And that is a rough thing to think about. If you look at this room, the majority of us are in our prime right now. And I'm going to explain what ALS does to us. Thank God not me yet, but my future's coming. Our bodies become stone-like, which makes us unable to move, unable to hug our loved ones. Our breathing is like suffocating. Result is a trach to help us breathe. Enjoying our favorite food on our menus is no longer a choice for us. It's replaced with a feeding tube to nourish our bodies. We need to survive. Our voices, the voice you hear now, becomes mute. Our laughter becomes mute. Our words become just blinks to yes and no questions. Behind all of our physical setbacks that you see, our minds never change. Our minds are never affected from ALS. We feel and understand every single thing that's happening to our bodies. We feel it and we see it. We see the overwhelming effect that this happens. We see it on our families' faces. We see it on our children's faces. The fear of our friends. Many pals, which are people with ALS, we lose friends. We lose friendships. We lose a lot. I have lost over the years so many friends, not because they're ignorant, they're scared. They don't want to, they're scared. I'm not the person that Austin went to high school with. My flesh is, my soul is, but I'm not the flesh Austin went to high school with. I have lost over the years. In fact, my high school sweetheart, we met at age 15, left me after 12 years of marriage because he wanted a wife to walk and hold hands with, not push in a wheelchair. Oh, he got one all right. That's my payback. I was devastated, but I found out over 74% of marriages, when the woman gets sick, the man leaves. The man will leave because they just leave. And with ALS, it's called the bankruptcy disease because on the average, it costs $200,000 to $300,000 to take care of one individual between machines, home health aid, alternative stuff. And it's too much for the families to do. And I'm not sitting here telling you all this for a pity party or sympathy, but ALS is an ice bucket challenge to most people. And trust me, I'm so grateful for every single one of you or knew somebody who did it for me and the others. But if you think back to that moment, if you would please close your eyes and remember how your body shook and cramped and tingled when you poured that ice water over your body. Your body hurt and tingled. And remember how you wished you would stop shaking and how that tingling would stop. Well, every day, all day, we shake, we tingle, we hurt, and we cramp like those few minutes you experienced with that ice bucket challenge. And I'm sitting here because last year alone, which is this year, 24,328 people died of ALS this year. And in the last 9 months, I've lost 9 pals. That's people again with ALS. The 9th one being just a couple weeks ago, 2 years with ALS. 2 years. He decided death by dignity. He was so tired of being a prisoner in his own body. He couldn't do it anymore, and I respect him for that. I'm sitting here today in front of all of you thanks to Austin, putting a face and a voice for all the ALS Oilers who are not here anymore. Today, December 4th, 2023, marks 11,060 days. Let me repeat that number one more time. 11,060 days. I've been battling ALS, fighting for my life, and beating the odds that I was given 6 months. That equals out to 30 years, 3 months, and 12 days. I've been doing it.
Wow.
Thanks to Austin tonight, I have a new number. It's 9 minutes. The past 9 minutes, I have opened many eyes. I have put thoughts into people's minds, not just about my story with ALS, but I allowed and honor all the ALS battling that have passed. And just one more thought that I just want to tell you. No matter how life hands to you, and you think you can't do it anymore, I want you to think of the flag of America. And my grandfather taught me this. Spell American, and then spell it again. And then think at the last thing it says, I can. I can do it. And then I promise I'll be done. On a funny note, I just want you to know, I called that doctor who gave me 6 months to live every August 23rd until I called, and that lady said, he passed away. And my response was, I guess he wasn't Irish.
Wow. We're proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I can, everybody. I can. Congratulations, Candace. Thank you for sharing your story. And